Herb scenic ride. Do 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 do. Bum bum bum. Ah, yes, you are. Uh-oh. There he is. Huh? Oh, hey, it's Philip. Where's Terrence? Miss Estelle, it has been some time since we last met. Have you been to the villa recently? Not in this game. We have, actually. I guess you had to go to Grancel for some reason. Yes, I was making some purchases on the orders of His Highness the Duke. You know, donuts and magazine! Did you perchance encounter His Highness while you were at the villa? We encountered him, all right. From your expression, I take it he said something thoughtless to you once again. Always. Also, Thoughtless is a good song by Korn. As his retainer, you have my utmost apologies. Ah, no, he wasn't really rude to me specifically. You don't need to apologize. I wasn't bothered one bit, I swear. Your kindness does you credit, Miss Estelle. Now, I fear I must be off, if you'll pardon me. Ooh, excuse me. Guess Philip's job is even harder now. He's been taking care of Dunan since Dunan was young, right? You heard correctly. Red ass. Huh? You really shouldn't underestimate him. Even I can tell he's not just any old guy. Huh? What do you mean, Ren? Oh, you know, like how he can walk with his eyes closed. I sure couldn't do that. I think they're just narrowed, Ren, not closed. I mean, you notice how he opens his eyes when surprised, right? Really? I didn't. I want to see. I want to see. Maybe I can get a good look if I surprise him next time. Have fun with that. Excusez-moi. Okay, let's get back to the guild. We need to talk to Elman about Ren. That's very important, yes, but the army should be sending their contacts soon. You didn't forget, of course. Oh, Estelle. Huh? What's wrong? You said you're gonna show me to this guild place, right? Oh, right. Come on, Ren. I'll show you the Bracer Guild. Yay! Ren style. But how you doing? We're back, Elman. Oh. Ah, you've returned. We're the returners, didn't you know? Hello again, Miss Bright. We seem to be running into each other quite a bit these days. It's Sid! Well, hey there, Colonel Sid. Ah, so Cassius sent you to help us. That makes sense. You came from Leiston, I'm guessing. That's right. I just arrived here a little while ago on one of our patrol ships. I apologize for the wait. No, it's okay. We actually had a little job of our own to take care of. Speaking of which, would that young lady be... Oh, right. Yeah, she is. Some stuff went down, so we had to bring her along. Hey, Ren. We got some things we need to talk about with the army man. Can you go wait on the second floor? Oh, is this work stuff? Over the hedge? Never heard of it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I guess I don't mind. You're just like Papa. It's always work, work, work. I don't really like that very much. Aw. Ren. I can play with you for a little while if you want. I want to get to know you. With you? Well, okay. I guess we could. Heh, okay. We'll be on the second floor, Estelle. Second floor, Jones. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Phew, saved by the Tita. Well, your report on the situation can wait for now. Let's hear out Colonel Sid first. Not Colonel Sanders. Sure. Go ahead, Colonel. Thank you. I'm in a hurry myself. So, this is an official request from the Royal Army. There's a series of incidents we'd like you to investigate. Incidents? You mean academic incidents? Why does the way you say that make me shiver a bit? You're aware of the Non-Aggression Pact, yes? I'm afraid threatening letters have been delivered to all parties involved in the signing. Oh boy. Of course they have. They're probably all sent by a sheriff. Someone's threatening the treaty? That's not good at all. I'm guessing it's Barn. What did the letter say exactly? Please, have a look. To all parties involved in the Non-Aggression Pact, immediately back down from this act of deceit and false compromise. Should you not, a great disaster will be visited upon you. Well, that's straight to the point. Is it not? What in the... Well, that isn't very open to interpretation, is it? Is this the entire letter? Yes, that's the entire thing. As you may have noticed, there is no name or any other indication of the sender. Normally, I'd simply dismiss it as a prank. However, something about the situation makes you believe it's more than a bad joke, yes? Yes, it's the volume of letters sent, you see. The first arrived at Leiston Fortress. Copies were then sent to the airship company, Grand Cell Cathedral, Hotel Rowenbaum, and the Liberal News Service. Then copies arrived at both the Erebonian and Calvert embassies, the Herb Royal Villa, and even Grand Cell Castle itself. clearly they're pretty thorough. 9 letters in total. Who'd send that many letters? Who throws a shoe? Yeah, that'd be a lot of work for a prank in poor taste. I can see why the army would start to get concerned. It's strange, though. The airship company, the Liberal News, and even the hotel and cathedral. None of these locations have anything to do with the signing, do they? They are not totally unrelated, to be honest. The airship company shall be sending out charter vessels to ferry the Imperial and Republican officials here. They will, of course, be staying at the Roenbaum. Furthermore, the church, or specifically, Archbishop Current of the cathedral, has been asked to be an observer at the signing. And the Liberal News has been preparing a special report on the pact and signing for weeks. Not quite the situation report, but it'll have to do for now. So they are all connected somehow. So do we have any idea who's behind it? Behind? That could be a difficult question to answer. This is an international matter, meaning anyone from Liberal, Arabonia, or Calvert could be responsible. Yes, the Warhawks in either the Empire or the Republic for starters. It could even be someone from another country entirely who isn't happy to see all 3 countries working together. Of course, there are plenty of suspects in Liberal as well. Archdeacon Hasty's a suspect. And we can't forget the obvious answer, the Society. So what will we be investigating, Colonel? Right, then, the mission. We would like for you to investigate all the locations that have received the letters, and see if anyone has any leads. Minus Leyston and Herb. That is, we'll handle those. The other 7 locations are yours. 7-Eleven. So the airship company, Grand Cell Cathedral, Hotel Roenbaum, the Liberal News, the Arabonian Embassy, the Calvardian Embassy, and Grand Cell Castle. They will involve a bit of walking. You know, these Stregas are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. Oh, yeah! You know what I'm talking about. More to the point, uniformed soldiers asking around would attract a great deal of unwanted attention. Now that you lack an intelligence division, it makes sense to ask the Guild to help investigate such matters. As embarrassing as the situation is, you're exactly right. Without a functional intelligence division, we're very limited in what we can do. Cool. However, the new general plan from the top brass is to have the Guild help us with as many tasks as possible. This is simply one case of that. Oh, really? Thanks a heap, Dad. Now, take it as a sign of Cassius's faith in us. I must admit, it was my request to ask for you, however. I've been placed in charge of the defense of the capital region until the signing ceremony. I would like as much information as I can possibly obtain in order to prepare a proper defense. The Secretary of Defense, even. Can I ask you to take this job? Oh, well, I do want to help. But we're really kind of hip-deep in another case at this point. Hip style. Hip surgery, even. That girl, right? Let us hear your report on that situation now. Still explain the situation with Renne being abandoned at the Herb Royal Villa. I see. Yes. An abandoned child is a problem you cannot simply ignore. Well, you can, but it would take a real scumbag to do that. Why would anyone do such a thing? It's kind of freaking me out, too. I actually met her parents once, briefly. They seem like this really thoughtful, loving couple. They adore Renne, from what I saw. I have to think something really, really serious happened to them to make them leave her. Possibly. They may have gotten entangled in something and wanted to keep their child out of it. They became entangled with the wrong crowd. I do see an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone, however. Huh? Renne and her parents are foreigners, remember? Heh, that's a band. You'll need to inquire at the hotel and the embassies regardless. Hey, I think I know where you're going with this. So basically, we just want to ask around. As per usual. Ah, and all those places were threatened. That is rather handy in an unfortunate way. The airship company may have had travel records for them as well. I'll put out a general alert to all army posts to watch for her parents as well. Should they pass through any of the gate checkpoints, we should know. Thanks, Colonel. Sounds like you can take the job after all. Colonel, you may leave the investigation itself to us. Leave it all to us. I presume you'll want the final report in paper and in person, however. Yes. We prefer to avoid telephone to avoid any risk of interception. Being intercepted by John. That's something you just don't want. Kind of like McDonald's. Something you just don't want. You'll be able to find me at the Herb Royal Villa beginning today, actually. I'm sorry for the extra trouble, but could I ask that you bring the final report here in person? There in person. Sure. We'll see you at the Villa once we know what's up. I wish you luck then. McDonald's is garbage. After seeing Colonel sit out, Estelle's team decided to split up to investigate. Estelle, Zen, Olivier, and Chloe were to head to the embassies, Grancel Castle, and the Liberal News, while Scheherazade would investigate the cathedral, hotel, and airship company on her own. Fun. Okay, we'll be heading out. Tita, Renne, sorry to leave you two behind. Sorry to be tardy to the party. Oh, it's okay. We're going out shopping. What? Excuse me? Sorry, Estelle. Renne really wants to visit the department store. The Department of Motor Vehicles, even. Why, that's not how I remember things, Tita. As I recall, you were the one who said she wanted to look at all the stuffed animals. Aw, Renne. Well, I know you're bored, Renne, but since I'm not sure when we'll find out anything about your parents, I'd like for you to wait here. Oh, come on, that's so not fair. Double doe-eye stairs? I don't really see a problem, Estelle. If Tita's with her, it should be safe enough to let them go out shopping and around the city. I guess so. Okay, Tita, Renne. We'll be back by this evening, so you need to be back by then too, okay? Fun fact, for breakfast, Lancer had a cheese-flavored coffee cake. True story. And the capital's a really big place, so don't get lost. We will, and we won't. Renne, let's go. After you. See ya, everyone! Bum, 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 bum. You gotta love coffee cake, by law. They sure became fast friends. Yeah, it's really easy to become friends at that age. Man, youth. I feel all old now. Although, Tita and Ren together. Why does that combination send a chill of doom down my spine? Oh, I think they'll be fine. Tita's kind of easy to push around, though. Is she ever? Kind of like Stephen Hasty. I get the feeling Ren might try to drag her into all kinds of stuff. That might be a good point. Ah yes, Elnan. Did you find out the names of Ren's parents? It took a little insistent asking, but she eventually gave them. Her father is a trader from Crossbell. Dun-dun! The very first mention of Crossbell. Harold and Sophia Hayworth are their names. Trader from Crossbell? Harold and Sophia Hayworth? Okay, got it written down. We'll be learning a lot more about them in the Crossbell games. As do I. So, let's start asking around about them in these letters. So remember, Estelle's group will visit the embassies, Grand Cell Castle, and the Liberal News. Zen, Olivier, we will be counting on your aid at the embassies. Fear not, my brilliant smile can open any door. We'll make sure you see the ambassadors. Your Highness, your help would be invaluable at Grand Cell Castle. Please introduce Estelle to whoever can best help our investigation. Of course. As for the Liberal News, I believe you yourself have an in for that, Estelle. Yeah, we kinda do, don't we? Yeah, I can bug Niall about it. He kinda owes me at this point. And that leaves the Cathedral, the Airship Company, and the Rowan Bomb. Shirazard, good luck with those. I shouldn't have too much trouble. I'll try to be quick. So, let's go. Let us go, ladies and gentlemen. Now we have Chloe. Time to get questioning, then. Where should we start? Don't think it matters too much. If you want to go to the Calvardian Embassy, you've got a free pass with me around. I can introduce you to Elsa whenever. Cool. I, of course, can get us into the Erebonian Embassy. They should be glad to escort us if I introduce myself at the gate. And of course, I rather doubt it'll be very hard for me to get us into Grand Cell Castle. It might be wise to simply go straight there and speak with Grandmother. I kinda doubt the Liberal News will give us any trouble either, so... let's just pick a direction and go. We got some shenanigans, da-da-da-da-da. We also have Chloe back in our party. And Olivier. We have some better equipment for you. Long saber. Back up by 30. Fiber suit. Fiber boots. Gemini boots. And Olivier. Salamander. It's attack boost. There you go. Defense 2, we can give you Defense 3. There you go. It gives you Earth Lance. That is so cool, man. Earth Lance, always one of my favorite spells for whatever reason. As for you... Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. I said. I said, First, let's head to the Royal Villa and talk to Raymond. The girl is hiding somewhere in the villa. The girl is wearing a black ribbon and a frilly white dress. She's not in the pot, of course. Check the podium, but nope! She was under the counter in the lounge. I won the hide-and-seek contest. Renne doesn't seem to just be your average lost child. Let's head back to the guild for now. Lost Child 2. So we're kind of doing two main quests at the same time. It's kind of interesting. There's also a new one, The Missing Exhibit. The History Museum. 3000 Mirror Difficulty Medium. A bit ago, one of our exhibits was removed by someone. It's not a particularly valuable item, so it's likely just a prank. But I would like to ask for an investigation just to be safe. Why does this sound familiar? Please come to our museum, East Block, near the landing port. Museum Director. Oh, hopefully the camera won't spin around. That would suck. Results for Herb Scenic Route Monster. What? 4500 Mirror and 4 BP. Reports for Grand Cell Sewer Monster. 4000 Mirror, 4 BP. Rank advancement to Senior Bracer E+ rank. Received Ingenuity Quartz as a perk. Good times. As we discussed, Estelle, please go to the Imperial and Republican embassies, Grand Cell Castle, and the Liberal News. For the embassies, Zen Olivier will be counting on you. As for Grand Cell Castle, Princess, if you would. So I kind of want to, that's actually pretty good, but kind of do one of these with cheese. There you go. So we got Ingenuity Quartz, which... Ingenuity. Recovers small amounts of EP while walking. Has fire, time, and water. Fire, time, and water. Fire, time, and water. Fire, time, and water. Do 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 do. Okay, why the hell do you not have something here? What the actual beep? What the hell's going on around here, man? Dun, 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 dun. Get that. Heal there, and then here we can give you something else. Ooh. Oh, this has to be water. We don't have another water. Sucks, man. There we go. Oh, it has to be a water put there. Damn water. There's too much water. Sucks, dude. Now you have Tyrol. Over 6,500 HP for an ally. Dayless. Lock up X. Greatly speeds up the flow of time. Speed up by 50%. Blue Impact. Shadow Spear. And you.